If your life feels like one random chaotic event after another, and if frustration and roadblocks seem like your most loyal friends, I want to offer you a different perspective. It's not that the universe is out to get you, or that it's ignoring you. It's that from a certain philosophical point of view, you are sending signals out all the time, and most of them are accidental. These signals are born from those flashes of worry, moments of doubt, and that deep down fear that things are never going to get better. And in this view, those signals are being received, attracting more of the very things you're trying to avoid. But what if you could stop creating by accident? What if you could take conscious, deliberate control of this conversation? We're about to explore the 5 forgotten rules for speaking to the universe, so you can stop attracting chaos and start creating the reality you truly want. Before we get to the rules, let's talk about the conversation you're already having. It helps to think of the universe less like a distant being and more like a powerful, impartial mirror. Now, this is a metaphysical framework, just a way of looking at your experience. It suggests the universe doesn't just give you what you want, it reflects who you are being. To be clear, science has not proven that the universe as a whole hears our thoughts. However, psychological principles do show that our dominant mindset directly impacts our perception, our behavior, and the results we get. Someone with a growth mindset who believes they can improve will take on challenges differently than someone with a fixed mindset, and that alone will change their outcome. The problem is, so much of our being is unconscious. It's that automatic complaint that slips out when you hit traffic. It's that jolt of anxiety when you check your bank account. It's the familiar sigh of disappointment when something doesn't go your way. Within this universe as a mirror framework, each of these moments is a broadcast, a command. It's as if you're telling the universe, more traffic please, more financial stress, more disappointment. You aren't being punished. Your requests are just being answered. The first step to changing your reality is realizing you've been the one creating it all along, mostly by accident. Now let's learn how to do it on purpose. So the first forgotten rule is this. The universe, as a mirror, responds to your sustained focus, not just your fleeting wishes. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Some ancient and modern philosophies, like panpsychism, even see consciousness as a fundamental aspect of reality itself. While this is a philosophical viewpoint, not a scientific fact, we can use it as a powerful model for intentional living. Your attention is your most powerful creative tool. Most of us put our attention on the problem. We stare at the mountain of debt, fixate on the feeling of loneliness, or obsess over an illness. When we do this, we're sending out a powerful, sustained signal of debt, loneliness, and illness. Then we might throw in a weak 5-second prayer for wealth, love, or health, and wonder why nothing changes. You can't stand in front of a mirror with a frown on your face and demand that it smile first. You have to be the one to change your expression. Practically speaking, this means you have to withdraw your mental and emotional focus from the story you don't want and deliberately place it on the vision you do. Stop talking about how broke you are. Start researching how to build wealth and celebrate every dollar you have. Stop complaining about being alone. Start becoming the kind of person you'd want to be with and actually enjoy your own company. You have to give the mirror a new image to reflect. This isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about shifting your dominant focus from the problem to the solution. The second rule is one of the most misunderstood, and it's a core teaching in spiritual philosophies like New Thought. The idea is that the universe in this framework doesn't really operate in the past or the future. It only knows now. When you say, "I will be happy when I get that promotion," or "I hope to be healthy one day," you are sending a command that reflects your present reality. That command is, "I am currently not happy, and I am currently not healthy." The universal mirror, in this view, just reflects your present state of being back to you, so you stay stuck in a state of waiting. Hope and longing are not the frequencies of having. The only creative frequency is the present moment. To speak this language, you have to frame your intentions in the now. It's the switch from I want to be confident to I am confident. It's trading I will be successful for I am success. At first, this might feel like you're lying to yourself, but it isn't a lie. Think of it as a declaration. It's you as the creative force in your life, issuing a command for a new reality to take shape. You are not describing what is, you are decreeing what is now becoming. Try to live from the end result. How would the successful, healthy and abundant version of you walk, talk and think right now? Do that. If this is making sense to you and you're ready to stop creating on autopilot, do me a favor and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And I really want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me which one of these rules you realize you've been accidentally breaking. Sharing your own awareness helps everyone here grow. All right, this brings us to the third rule. Embody the feeling in your body. Words are cheap. You can repeat affirmations all day long, but if your body is clenched in anxiety and fear, that physical signal is what's truly powerful. You must feel the reality first. Here's where we can connect back to science. Psychology and neuroscience have shown that visualization is an incredibly powerful tool. When you vividly imagine an experience, your brain activates many of the same neural pathways as if you were actually doing it. You are in effect teaching your body and your brain what this new reality feels like. Your subconscious mind communicates in the language of feelings, not just words. To apply this to our framework, you must generate the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Don't just think about having more money, actually feel the sensation of relief, freedom and security that it would bring. Close your eyes and let that feeling wash over your body. Don't just visualize meeting a partner. Generate the feelings of warmth, joy and emotional connection in your heart. Gratitude is the ultimate shortcut for this. Psychological research has proven that practicing gratitude enhances well-being, increases happiness, and reduces stress. From our metaphysical standpoint, it's the frequency of already having. When you are truly grateful for what you have, you are embodying the feeling of, I am a person who has more than enough, and the universal mirror reflects that back. Feel it in your body first, and you will see it with your eyes later. The fourth rule is a paradox. After you've clarified your focus, spoken in the present tense, and embodied the feeling, you must let go. This idea is sometimes called the law of reversed effort, a concept explored by writers like Aldous Huxley. The moment you start desperately chasing something, you are energetically screaming that you don't have it. Desperation signals lack. Neediness signals lack. Trying to force and control things signals deep doubt. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly with a net. The more frantically you swing and chase it, the more erratically it flies away. But if you stand still, extend your hand, and become a calm, inviting flower, the butterfly is much more likely to land on its own. Your desire is the butterfly. Your desperate, frantic effort is the net. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the anxious, needy attachment to the outcome. It's a profound act of trust. It's you saying to the universe, I've placed my order, I've felt what it feels like to have it. I trust that the delivery is being handled. I'm not going to stand by the door tapping my foot. That confident detachment is magnetic. It shifts your energy from one of chasing and needing to one of receiving and allowing. Set your intention like an arrow, pull it back with emotion, and then release it completely, trusting it to find its target. Finally, we come to the fifth forgotten rule. This is not a monologue. Speaking to the universe is a dialogue. You have to learn to listen for the response. In this spiritual interpretation, these responses don't usually come as a booming voice from the clouds. The universe communicates back through the subtle language of intuition, synchronicity, and gut feelings. Psychiatrist Carl Jung called synchronicity meaningful coincidence. Have you ever set an intention and then a random idea that feels exciting and alive just pops into your head? Proponents of this view would say that is the universe speaking. Have you ever thought of an old friend only to have them call you an hour later? That's synchronicity. Even resistance can be a form of communication. When you feel like you are pushing a boulder uphill and everything feels difficult and forced, That's often feedback. It's a signal to pause, reassess and listen, rather than trying to brute force your will onto reality. Becoming a master of this conversation means becoming an exquisite listener. It means honoring your gut feelings. It means paying attention to the meaningful coincidences that show up in your life. It means having the wisdom to distinguish the quiet voice of your intuition from the loud, fearful shouting of your ego. You're in a constant feedback loop with reality. Learn to notice the signs, and you'll never feel lost again. So let's wrap this up. The conversation with the universe is happening, whether you're aware of it or not. To take conscious control, you just have to remember these 5 rules. First, focus your energy like a laser on what you want, seeing the universe as a mirror, not a mind reader. Second, speak and feel in the present tense because now is the only point of creation. Third, embody the feeling in your body because emotion is the fuel that gives your intention power. Fourth, let go of the outcome, shifting from the desperate energy of chasing to the magnetic power of allowing. And fifth, listen for the feedback because this is a dialogue and the universe is always guiding you. You are not a passive observer of a life that just happens to you. You are the architect of your experience. These 5 rules are your blueprint. The chaos you may have been experiencing is just the result of an accidental conversation. Now you know the language. Now you know the rules. The universe is listening. Start speaking.